What's up, guys? It's Xclusive here, and today I'm going to be playing Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, the OG game that, this game came to the Xbox Series X first, before the recent remake. Now, the reason why I'm replaying this, I actually played this, like, a couple of years back as, like, one of my first games, during, like, my channel's infancy. I think it would be nice as like my anniversary to kind of replay through this game, because I was kind of like new to all this stuff, and like I didn't really interact as much as I do now, and so it would be nice, like, as an anniversary video, as an anniversary playthrough, I should say, to replay this game, and also kind of like focus on the achievements, which I didn't do so much back then. I would just kind of like play through the game and just play through it, and whatever happened. But I'm a little bit more focused now, so it's nice to revisit this game, especially since I played the remake recently, and just kind of see the differences between the remake and the original. So this is going to be very interesting. So for those of you who don't know what this game is about, it's about two brothers, that a younger and an older brother, that have to go on a mission basically to save their sickly dad. Their dad, gets some kind of mysterious virus or something like that, and he's just, at the beginning of the game, he's very sick, and they have to basically go to the fountain. They have to travel to the Fountain of Youth, or fountain, like some kind of magical fountain, like the Tree of Life, I guess you could say, to retrieve some of its water, and then come back and, try to make him well again. So definitely it's a heart-wrenching story, like the ending is very sad, and just like one of the best games I've ever played, I would have to say, even though it's like an indie game. But they put in their heart and soul into this game. It's made by the same studio that made It Takes Two, which, another amazing game that I recently played through. But without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm pretty much ready here. I messed with the options and everything like that, so let's click play. I'm gonna start a new game. Yes. And like I said, I'm gonna focus on the achievements as I go. So there's actually one in the very beginning here. Right now you're just gonna see a little bit of a cutscene to kind of like prep you for the game itself, give you a little bit of backstory. So this is the little brother here. Obviously these graphics are not that great. I mean, this is an old game, but for its time, the graphics are really nice, I have to say. Like, if you play through the remake, you'll definitely see that there is a huge difference, but some people weren't really into the path that they took to with the new graphics. So he's having a flashback with his mother. I'm guessing they were like, I don't know if they were going fishing or something like that. But basically, she drowned. He couldn't save her. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of stuck with him ever since, which is really rough, but so he visits her grave practically every day, every chance he gets. It's a nice segue from the main menu, like, into the game itself.
Naiee and Naia. Wallahi, Naiee, wallahi. Ina Albi.
Naiee! Naiee!
This whole game is just riddled with emotions, like, it's crazy.
Ata, Naiee! Ata!
Now, the interesting thing and unique thing about this game is that, which they kind of changed a little bit with the remake, is that you control both of the brothers with just one controller simultaneously, which kind of makes the game a little bit difficult. It takes a little bit to get used to. So each trigger is like an action button for each of the brother, and then each stick is movement of each brother, which is, if you've never tried it out, like, it's really hard to explain, but it is very difficult and confusing, and it takes a while to get used to. So we're gonna go down here. the game kind of showed you where to go, so you have to go on this little lift thing. But before we do, I know time is kind of the essence. But we're gonna leave the cart here, and then I'm gonna bring both of the brothers down here. And there's an achievement down here if you follow this path. Now it really gets confusing when they're on the wrong side. So if you go to this little rock pile here, and you hold both of the triggers, I think, right? What's going on? Alright, so I guess you can do it at the same time. But there is an achievement here where it's called Take a Break. And then like the subtext is take a break from adventuring. Both of the brothers can do it. What's funny and interesting and really cool is that basically both brothers can interact with things in the world, and usually you'll get very different results. Now in this case it's not too much of a difference because they're both pretty good at skipping rocks. However, there are certain interactions that you'll notice later on as you progress through the game where they have very different outcomes when they interact with different things. And it's actually, you can kind of see an example of it pretty early on. Like, not in terms of just random things that happen in the world, but also like just puzzle-wise too. So like for instance, right, obviously if you can tell here, you need to grab this lever and pull it down in order to progress. So the little brother is too weak, but the big brother is not. And then yet another example of that, you'll notice right here. So for the cart, the little brother has to be in the front, I think, as far as I know. What's going on? What are you guys doing? Okay. And then another example is over here. So if you go down this way, now you need the big brother to give the little brother a boost. Climb up, and then the little brother is gonna drop down this rope for the big brother to climb up. And then they both need to basically activate this lift. These levers. Okay, so they can switch, but it really depends. Alright, so here's the healer of the town, taking the dad in. Make sure he's good. Checking him out, he doesn't look good, man. He's like, I don't know, man. He may be not long for this world, bro. It's telling you about the tree of life. Gotta go to the fountain. Save your dad. Go to the tree of life. Go. We'll be back, Dad. Don't worry about it. Alright. How you feeling, man? Alright. So, I think you can cry over him a little bit. Make sure he's okay. Like, the interactions are random, and like sometimes you can kind of tell
Najiada.
what you can interact with, and other times you really can't. And it's crazy because, like, you'll notice that, like, for instance, this whole house looks very, very different in the remake. Like, I personally liked the upgrade of the graphics, but then again, it did lose a little bit of its charm, I have to say. But you know, like, I mean, it's interesting to just be able to play both of them. So this little punk won't let you through no matter what. He's like the town bully.
Oda, when hadi?
Like, no matter what you do.
Oda, when hadi? Umba.
Like, the big brother is bigger than this kid, man. He could just knock him out, I think. So anyway, so in order to get progress, you go down this way. Now, the little brother can't swim. And he's deathly afraid of water, because of what happened to his mom.
Tabi ana. Bisayem? Naiee?
So, the big brother basically has to swim while he kind of jumps on his back, and they swim together in a way. Now once you're in the water here, you don't really need to do anything with the big brother. Now climbing together is fairly difficult. This punk is gonna close the gate. Of course he is. Then he laughs in your face. And like, it's crazy because like nobody opens the door. Like, the man passed by, you're knocking on the door, and he's just like, eh, whatever. Wonder who that could be. Probably not important. So we gotta find a different way. The birds. Let's just drop down once we get to the edge here. Slide down the roof a little bit. Can rotate the camera with the bumpers. Now each brother can sit down. Just kind of chill. There's viewpoints like this throughout the game, where there's like a benches randomly just kind of strewn throughout the game. There's people arguing down there. In this scene in particular, you can only sit down with one brother at a time. But later on, the bench is reserved for 2 people. So both brothers can sit down. And it gives you like a little bit of a cinematic view, like just like that. Oh my god, he destroyed the flower! Wow! I didn't even get to see what he would have done. That's wild. Oh, I did not expect that. Like, I thought it was interactable, but... What? What are you whistling at? You know? And he mimics the scarecrow. So he scared the bird. The big brother scared the bird. And the little brother mimics the scarecrow. I don't think I ever interacted with the scarecrow before. As far as I remember. Alright, so here he's gonna lock the gate again. I'll block it anyway. Not let you through. This kid doesn't. He doesn't even try, bro. He just like just knocks on it. Let me in. It's the little brother. Let the dog out. We chases after little punk. You see something? No. It's deep. Of course he spits into it. And here you're just kind of laughing. Go, dog, go! Yeah! That's right. You scared now, you little punk? Shouldn't have screwed around, bro. Oh. Hey! Sleeping man. Nope. He not moving a muscle. This is a little kid with a cat. Cat's like, "Aww, I love you." But then the big brother. It's like, "Can I try?" No, I hate you. No, leave me alone. Ah. Yeah. Actually, I think I missed something down here. This man over here yelling at the door. I want to say... He's just angry. I thought I could interact with him. Like laugh at him or something. So the first bench that you can sit on, it's right here. Get that nice cinematic view. We're getting close to...
Hey, hello.
the next achievement. This guy's leave me alone. I want to sleep. Little brother's like, nah, bro, wake the fuck up. Yeah. Now that you're awake and I got your attention.
Anna, when Hadi?
They can have just press that thing on their own. Alright, so now you go to the next part of town.